Hey loves, it's Queen Osset Haru, and thank you for joining me for another wonderful edition of Ask an Aquarius. If you haven't already, please hit the red subscribe button and smack the bell. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and pass it on to somebody else who might like it as well. Now, today we're going to do an unboxing. So after I'm finished doing this, I'm going to put the link to where I bought these cards in case you would like to have it. So let's first take a look. Now, first of all, it's in the plastic. I haven't even had a chance to open it. I'm going to have to fight the plastic off before I can show it to you. But it's called the Heretical Fates Tarot. And I saw this on somebody's channel. I saw it on like several different channels. And I've never held the cards before, but I saw it and I was like, ooh, that looks really cool. So we're going to check it out and see if it's as cool as I thought it would be. Now I'm going to take the plastic off camera because I'm going to have to fight with it. And I don't want y'all to see me scratching it with my fingernail. Okay, it's coming off. I do everything with these nails. The acrylic is extremely helpful when you're trying to open things. All right, guys. Now we're going to take a look. All right. I'm going to open it. So it has those finger holes in the sides, which I'm always very fond of. Otherwise, I can never get the box open. So here we are. Yes, here we are. All right, guys. There is a book. It's not that big, but it's bigger than the typical little white book that we're used to. Some of us even in color. There's no pictures with it. Oh, look at that. They signed it. Oh, Lord. Let's flip this baby over. All right, so what's inside other than the cards? Nothing. On the back of it, in case you want to see the back, feel free to pause and read that if you want to. Now, the first thing I'm going to tell you before I even get started is this is a deck with full nudity. I don't know how much nudity, because I heard somebody say that it was censored more. I heard it was more nudity before, so I don't know. But you and I are getting ready to find out together. I'm taking off the plastic piece that's holding it together, removing the nice card that she sent with it. I'm going to be using that for a bookmark. That's what I do with all those extras like this. They become bookmarks. I haven't bought a bookmark in years. All right, so I'm just going to give them to you one at a time so you can get a good look. Number one, of course, is our Fool. Now, let's see if we can get a better look at our Fool. There we go. So our Fool is pretty good looking. Let's see. Pretty good looking. All the traditional Rider-Waite. He doesn't have a companion, I don't see. He has a backpack, though. A very modern looking backpack, but no companion. No puppy or no kitty. They always have a companion. Or not always. A lot of times the Fool has a companion. So check her out. So the card stock is good. It's not too heavy. And when it's not too heavy, that means it's going to shuffle pretty decent. The cards are a little big. Let me show you the back. The back is the same as the box. They are a little big, so if you have smaller hands, they could be difficult. She's gorgeous. Love it. They could be difficult to shuffle if you have small hands. For my size hands, there you go. They seem about right. And like I said, everybody's naked. I love nudity, especially artistic nudity. Not so much, like smut, but I like artistic nudity. She looks pregnant. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And like I said, they are sticking with the traditional Rider-Waite Smith, it looks like. Of course, in the Rider-Waite Smith, they have clothes on, so that's the one biggest difference. Our Emperor is usually sitting on a throne, but we still get that same sense of stability and balance from him. Our Hierophant, very naked, but very much a teacher. So you can see a lot of nudity in these, but the men, somebody was telling me that the men, their private area is covered up, whereas the women are, fully out there. And I don't think that was a style choice. I think that was something that happened in production, because I think they originally were all naked. And then I think it was something about where they chose to produce it didn't allow that much nudity. And I believe it had to be changed. But you can go directly to the creator. The creator's on Etsy if you want to ask more questions about that. I love it when the chariot is a wheelchair. I really do. I love that. I think that is such a cool way to depict the chariot. Now, the strength card is interesting because she has a dog instead of a huge cat. And she has tattoos everywhere. So I like that. The Hermit. It's something about him that looks really like mysterious to me. Maybe it's his eyes. Very nice. Here we are, the Wheel of Fortune. And like I said, I like the nudity. To me, it's like, it's more of an artistic nudity. It's like, they're doing art, they're doing tarot. That's the kind of nudity I like. And it's very beautiful. The different kinds of bodies, the different shapes, the different colors. It's just beautiful. I love it. Wow. Very intense death card there. She looks like Kelly Rowland. I know that's not her, but that's who that reminds me of. Beautiful angel. I love to see angels and fairies depicted from different cultures. I think that is so cool. Oh, wow. That devil looks scary. My goodness. Yeah, that devil looks frightening. I love all the tattoos. I have 13 tattoos, I think, at last count. And I love looking at other people's tattoos. Let me use the other hand for a little while. The star. Whenever I look at a deck, you guys know I always look for the star. The star is the Aquarius card. If I like the star, I will look at the rest of the deck. The moon. Wow. So this moon, like, she's some type of a creature. Maybe even a werewolf. That's cool. I like that a lot. She looks so happy. Oh, reminds me of being a kid and being outside and being on the swings at Simon's playground. Man, I used to love the swings. We would always try to see who could swing the highest without flipping over. Judgment. Interesting how the angel just looks like she going through something. I've never seen the angel look like that with Judgment. That's an interesting depiction. So as you can see, they did, they did put their artistic license. Now this person looks non-binary. I love that. So we're seeing everybody's represented. Men, women, non-binary, different body shapes, different cultures. I'm looking to see some older people. That's what I'm looking for now. We had somebody in a wheelchair. So we have all different types of people represented on this deck. If we got some old people in here, it'll be perfect. So, the next card is an older person. Perfect. So we do have that energy. I wouldn't put kids, obviously, in a new deck. Not that anything is, wrong with their nudity, but some people, their head isn't in the same place as other people's. So that could be, that could turn exploitative. But right there we have an older woman with the Three of Pentacles. And she seems to be like an expert. So I like that a lot. I like that. So now we have some diversity with age as well. I noticed that with a lot of decks, everybody's young and pretty and beautiful, and that's great. But I'm like, let's represent everybody else. I mean, everybody isn't body what they call that body perfect. I think they call it. Different people. I think your body is still perfect. Actually, I think it's just perfect for you until you decide to change it. To me, it's perfect. Oh, the Five of Pentacles has an older woman, the same older woman that looks like, as a matter of fact. And this is the woman who was in the wheelchair. Now she can walk a little bit with her cane. So that's cool. But yeah, a lot of decks just have people that look, you know, so attractive and perfect, and they don't have no wrinkles, and you could tell it's Photoshop. You know, I want to see real looking people. Now, I don't know if they Photoshopped this or not, but I do know that these people are pretty real looking. Like, look at her. Love me a big gal. Look at her. BBW. So there's a BBW for the Seven of Pentacles. So we got BBWs represented. A BBW is a big, beautiful woman. So we got BBWs, we have older people, we have everything going on here. So this I like a lot. Plus I like the animals. Their choice of animals has been kind of cool. The tattoos, the animals. It just gives a more realistic look. The Nine of Pentacles. Some of these are kind of dark. Not so much dark as in, you know, sinister, but dark as in, you know, colors. So if you want a deck, somebody was saying that they wanted a deck with a darker color scheme. Oh, we have an older gentleman now. All right. So the Ten of Pentacles is about family. So I guess he's their grandfather or father. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, the colors are a little darker. So for people who are looking specifically for a deck that is darker, would definitely enjoy that. Okay. All right, I had a little problem with the light. I had to fix it real quick. All right, so now we have the Knight of Pentacles. So the first knight we see, non-binary. So another non-binary representation. That's what's up. I think it also could be a woman who has more of a masculine look. They don't really let us know that part, so that's kind of cool. We just have to look at people and love them as they are. And I like the horsey. I love seeing the knight on a horse. Oh, look at her. Oh my God. She is gorgeous. Gorgeous young lady. I love the whole card. It's perfect. I love seeing the Queen of Pentacles with flowers and things along those lines. Now look at this, guys. The king is a woman. So again, a woman with, I'm assuming, some masculine energy going on. Cool. Very cool. She's gorgeous too. Ace of Wands. Let's look at this one. Okay. Trying to get that glare out of your face. Ace of Wands. Okay. I like it a lot. So far, I have liked every card I have looked at. There has not been one card where I'm like, don't like that. This is the Two of Wands. They're going somewhere. One of them, I don't know if she really want to go. And the other one is on her way. So I like this one too. Yeah, I like all of these. I cannot complain about these. Even though they're bigger than I like, I'm still feeling these. Okay, so she has, I don't know what that is on her leg, but she is in the Three of Wands, so she about to launch these ships. So they out of here. Oh, the Four, they're in love. Look at his ears. Oh. Maybe they went to Disneyland or something. Yeah, that's cool. They went somewhere because he got on ears. Oh, look at this Five of Wands. Now, that's a stunning Five of Wands. Very great idea. Love that. Execution is perfect. Magnifique. Six of Wands. Riding up on her horse. Nice. Very nice. Seven. Yeah, it does seem like the only thing that is being covered is the phallus. I don't see like I don't see a lot of the women's private parts, but I see enough compared to the men where I don't see anything. Like that area is covered with underwear or a feather or something like that. That's a cool Eight of Wands. And to be honest, that really doesn't bother me. I just don't understand why they feel as though it's okay for the women to be naked. And I never understood that about television. Like, it's okay for the women to be naked, but it's not okay for men to be naked. Like, God forbid you see a penis. Like, God forbid, you know? Like, hello, most of us have seen one before. We're good. Nice. I love the sky. Every one of these has a beautiful sky going on. I don't know what kind of media this is. If this was, it looks like it could be like maybe photography and Photoshop. I don't know what to call this, but whatever it is very beautiful. That's cool. I love the way she has on the red robe. That is a great idea. So I don't know what it's called, but I like it a lot. Yeah, see, his phallus is covered up, the Nine of Wands. So that's what I'm saying. Like they're all covered or, you know, behind something or something like that. Whereas you can see the women, yeah, he got like rocks over it. And with the women, you can see. So someone was saying in one of my groups, they're like, it's so unfair. And I'm like, yeah, but I think that that's just the times we're going to have to change. You know, everybody doesn't think the same. Everybody doesn't see nudity as art. So they will see something wrong with it, whereas some of us will not. The King of Wands. Look at him. It always kills me when the woman is on the ground. like, oh, she's so helpless. Please pick her up off the ground. She can't possibly stand up by herself. That cracks me up. That depiction of women. Women give birth. We're stronger than a lot of people realize. If you can give birth, you cannot, man, look, you can't claim weakness after you've given birth. Seriously, labor is new juke. Those contractions, man. So anybody that can make it through a whole labor and delivery, yeah, you cannot possibly call them weak. Oh, that's decent. That's decent. Three of Swords. And you know, Three of Swords is one of my least favorite cards, but that's decent. It looks really painful. Like that really speaks to that energy, that pain that I pick up on when somebody gets that Three of Swords, like that heartache. That's decent. What is this? The Five of Swords. The Swords is the suit of mine. It's air, so air is Aquarius. So I always look to see how the swords look. And the swords are like, whew, one of the most severe. Look at her on the tightrope. Now, this is the Six of Swords, and she's moving on to better times, which she is, because she's getting ready to get on land and won't have to balance herself as much. So, yeah. Usually they're in a boat, though. That's a different, very different depiction. The Seven, see how the swords are covering his phallus. And he's stealing them and running away, like in the Seven. So some of them were closer related to the Rider-Waite than others. This Eight of Swords is very Rider-Waite. Usually the swords are closer to her, though. They're usually around her in a circle, and it's usually a tighter circle, but it's still the same basic idea. Oh, wow, look at this. The Nine of Swords. Look at that. Somebody's under the bed. I don't know if this person is I don't know, like a goblin, or like you know, you have a nightmare that somebody's under the bed and they're not really under the bed. I wonder if that's one of the cases where they are really under the bed. Ooh, she's cut up. My goodness, look at that. Yeah, those are some of the roughest cards in the deck, so they're usually looking pretty rough anyway. The Page of Swords. The Page can be male or female too. I mean, any of the court cards can be male or female, but I'm noticing that in this deck, a lot of people are female. There's a lot of female depictions, which is right up my alley. Love it. The Queen of Swords. Very often the Aquarius card that I get. Now, he doesn't have anything over his phallus. So, I don't know. Some of them, he's the first one. I don't have many cards left, and he's the first one that didn't have it. Ooh, the Ace of Cups. Nice. She looks like she's about my age, about in her 40s. So, yeah, different ages. We got the youngins. We got older people. Got people about my age. This looks like two beautiful lesbians for the Two of Cups. That looks like that girl from Orange is the New Black. I don't remember her name. But that, I swear that looks like her, because I've never watched it. People just kept telling me to watch it. Oh, the one on the right is, oh, yes, for me. Beautiful bodies. But that one on the right, yes, yes, yes. That's cool. I like that a lot. Love her size. They all look great. I love all their bodies because they look so real. Like, these are people I would see, you know, my friends or people at the gym. These are the kind of body types you would expect. Look at all that hair. I love long hair. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at this. Six of Cups. Nice. Now, this one is the 7. Very interesting because my study group is studying the 7 this week. I got to show them that one. That's an interesting depiction. It's not the traditional Rider-Waite. Well, kind of sort of is with the 7 cups, but a little bit different. 8 cups, making some progress. And look at her. She's supposed to be happy. She got everything and she bored. With the 9 of Cups, you have it all. And I guess she has it all, but she's bored with it all. Oh, yes, yes, yes. That's that same woman. I can tell. I can tell that's her. I need to meet her. Beautiful. Let's get the Page. Look at that dolphin in the background. Now, this is the Knight of Cups. And I don't know what they are doing. It look like they're posing, but they gonna fall. He gonna fall. He better sit down. Oh, she's also the Queen of Cups. Be still my heart. I'ma love working with this deck. She is gorgeous. Somebody call her and give her my number. And the King is a woman. Nice. Very nice. Very, very nice. Now, this card has a couple more cards that are not traditional Rider-Waite Smith. I'm going to show you these as well, because that was the last card. This is called the Vision. These are all cards that the artist and the creator have added. These are not traditional. The Medium. These are not traditional cards for the tarot system. And you can either leave them in the deck or you can take them out. Now, I'm going to read about them, and if I think the depictions make sense from my readings, look at her bunny, I will leave them in because I like these. The only difference is that they're all clothed, the architect. So in comparison, now this one here is the 22nd card. Sometimes people have a 22nd card to depict the Fool's next journey. So the Fool ends one journey and the Fool goes on to another journey. Then there's a 23rd card here. I don't know what these are. These are, what is the word? These are unique from this creator. And then we have 24, last one. So I can leave these in or take them out, and I'm going to read about them, and depending upon what it says, I'll decide. All right, guys, that is the Heretical Fates Tarot. I'm going to see real quick if I can hold them. I don't have them all in my hand, but I just wanted to see. Oh, they're gilded, baby. Oh, nice. A matte kind of finish, not too shiny, as you can see. And let's see if I just have a few of them in my hand, if I could shuffle them. This is how I shuffle. Oh, yeah, it's easy. No problem with that at all. So if you would like to get this deck, it is an independent deck on Etsy. I recommend it 10 out of 10. I like it. I like the diversity up front. Any deck that has diversity is going to get my vote. And then as you get into it, it's beautiful. I love the depictions. I love the bodies. I love the differences in the bodies. I love the poses. I love it. I don't really mind that the phalluses can't be seen. I don't really want to look at phalluses anyway, so I don't really mind that. Some people did take issue with that, but it definitely is not my problem. I would give it a 10 out of 10. It was worth every dime I paid for it, I'll tell you that. All right, guys, it's time for me to get going, so come back soon because I got a lot more to say. See you later.